Welcome back to my channel Learn with Burhan. In this video, we are going to discuss the question answers of the sample paper which is released by the council for semester 1 examination, which is in November, and this will be in MCQ format, as you know. So the maximum marks, see, many of us were having confusion that whether the exam will be of 80 marks or 40 marks, the first term exam, but it is clearly stated here that the maximum marks is 40, right? Now the time allowed is 1 hour and all questions are compulsory, so there is no choice between questions. Okay, now let's begin with section 1. Question number 1: name the following by choosing the correct option. A1: a pair of corresponding chromosomes of the same shape and size but one from each parent. This is, we know, third option, homologous chromosomes. Now B1: the factor that does not affect the rate of transpiration. This is fourth one, oxygen, because sunlight, intensity of light, velocity of carbon dioxide do affect the rate of transpiration, right? Now C: movement of molecules of a substance from their higher to lower concentration when they are in direct contact. Direct contact means it will be diffusion only. Why? Because in osmosis there is a separating membrane, what we call a semi-permeable membrane, right? So the correct option is diffusion, in which the there is direct contact. D1: the complex molecule consisting of a DNA strand and a core of histones. This is third one, nucleosome. E1: the solvent used to dissolve the chlorophyll pigment while testing a leaf for starch. This is methylated spirit. Question number 2. Complete the following statements by choosing the appropriate option for each blank. A1: during meiosis, dash daughter cells are formed. 4. So easy. B1: wooden doors swell up during the rainy season due to imbibition. This may be given as an example also in your reader, right? In the heading imbibition. If C1: the semi-permeable membrane in a plant cell is the dash cell membrane, obviously. D: guttation takes place through high death odds. E: a plant with variegated leaves. This is coleus. Okay. Now, question number 3. Choose the correct answer from each of the 4 options given below. A1: the pressure exerted by the cell contents on the cell wall. Remember, whenever the pressure is exerted on the cell wall, it means that it is turgor pressure, right? Now B1: the cell component visible only during cell division. This is chromosome, because before the start of cell division, it will be chromatin, but when the cell division start, it will condense to the chromosome form, right? Now C1: marine fish when placed under tap water bursts because of, see, whenever a thing is going to be burst means entry of water will be there. And entry of water, what is the term for the entry of water? Endosmosis. Endo meaning inside. So the in the fish body the water will be entering and it will burst. Now D1: the sites of dark reaction of photosynthesis. This is stroma. Okay, here to confuse you, fourth option stroma is also given, but you should check for the spellings. Many a times what happens, we just do not look carefully and stroma, okay, just mark it and go. But no, we should check whether the option is correct or not. Even if we think this is the correct option, we should see the rest 3 options also, right? Now even the alternative forms of the same gene occupying the same position on homologous chromosomes. This is alleles. Second option. Section 2. Question number 4. Explain the following terms. Explain means you don't have to give 2-mark answer. It's just MCQ only. A1: osmosis. What is osmosis? Movement of water from higher to lower, right? Through a semi-permeable membrane. Okay, let's see. Where is higher to lower and semi-permeable membrane? Yeah, third option. Movement of water from their higher to lower concentration through a semi-permeable membrane. Now B1: photolysis. Photo means light. Remember, whenever photo means light, so this whatever this thing is, it will be taking light energy. Photolysis, it is splitting of water molecules into hydrogen and hydrogen ions and oxygen, right? Now in the presence of light in grana. Why grana? Because photolysis is a part of light dependent reaction, and we know that light dependent reaction takes place in grana, so the option 1 is correct. Now see, law of segregation. Okay, the answer is the 2 members of a pair of factors separate during the formation of gametes. Second option. If you see, fourth option is also similar to second option, but the last word gametes and germination are different. So you see, he's trying to confuse you with the spellings, but don't get confused. Now D1: guttation. Fourth option is correct. The loss of water in the form of water droplets. See, transpiration is the loss of water through water vapor format, but in guttation, directly liquid format only, water droplets along the leaf margin, not from the surface of the leaves, along the leaf margins. Now E: active transport. Passage of, see, active transport, lower to higher, this we know. using energy, this we know important 2 points. And the third point, it is passage of ions. So option 4 is correct, which matches all these three criteria. Passage of ions from lower to higher concentration through a cell membrane using energy from the cell. Now question 5, state the exact location of the following. A1, spindle fibers between the two centrioles. Root hair, extension of epidermis. See, here also he's confusing you between epithelium and epidermis. But the correct option is, we know it is extension of epidermis. By the definition of root hair, we can tell root hair is the extension of the outer epidermal layer of the leaf, right? Of the root. C1, stomata. They are more on the lower surface of the dorsiventral leaf. This we have studied in chapter transpiration. Now D1, thylakoids. Where are thylakoids present? They are present in the stroma of the chloroplast. So option 4 is correct. E, Palisade Parenchyma. You may feel this question is out of syllabus, but it is actually not. If you look in the diagram given in chapter transpiration under the heading mechanism of stromal transpiration, you will find all these things labeled over there. Now, Palisade Parenchyma, it is present between the upper epidermis and spongy parenchyma of dicot leaves. Okay. Question 6. State the function of the following. A, stroma. It is for light independent reaction. So D option is correct. Guard cells, B guard cells, regulate the opening and closing of stomata. C, xylem, conduction of water and minerals from the root to the other parts of the plant. D, chromosomes, the carriers of heredity. E, hydathoids, help in guttation. Now section 3, question number 7. Given below is a diagram representing a stage during mitotic cell division. Answer the questions that follow. As you can see, the chromosomes have been connected by the spindle fibers, but they are not aligned at the equator. So this phase is the prophase. And why it is not anaphase? Because had the phase been anaphase, the chromosomes would have been split into chromatids. So this is prophase. Identify the stage means it is prophase. B, label part named X. X is centromere joining the two chromatids. C, name the stage that follows the one shown here. What comes after prophase? Metaphase. D, what is the diploid number of chromosomes shown in the diagram? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4. E, mention one important feature of this stage. What is one characteristic of prophase? Nuclear bolus reappears? No. Nuclear membrane reappears? No. Nuclear membrane disappears. This is correct. Question 8. Observe the diagram given below and answer the questions. A, identify the cell organelle. This is definitely chloroplast. B, label the parts marked A, B, and C. So for A, 4 options are given, and B, 4 options, and C, 4 options are given. Now, A is stroma. B is, you can see, it is showing a pile of thylakoids, a pile of coins. So it's definitely granum. And C, it is one coin. That means thylakoid. C, the unit of light energy, the unit of light absorbed by chlorophyll is photon. Okay. After genetics, only 2 questions are there. That means the questions in the real examination also from the genetics chapter, they are going to be very less. So accordingly you should prepare. I am not saying that genetics chapter is not important, but what I am saying is that first prepare all the 4 chapters which you have in your reduced syllabus for semester 1, and then go for genetics chapter. So that's all for today. If you want the sample paper of answers of sample paper of other subjects also, I will make them. So subscribe to my channel and press the bell notification to stay tuned with it.